Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jared Bingle, and I'm the owner-operator of Lawn Rescue LLC in Anderson, South Carolina. Really quick, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to help out the channel. Drop a comment in the box below to let me know what kind of content you would like to see on the channel in future videos. Just a quick bit about myself and how I started Lawn Rescue. I started my first lawn care business about 6 years ago and experienced a substantial amount of growth and was quite successful for the first year or so. I started paramedic school and more or less was forced to stop maintaining lawns because of the time requirements alone that came with medic school on top of working a full-time job as a firefighter. I recently changed full-time jobs from a 12-hour night shift to a 24/72-hour schedule, and that opened up a huge amount of time for me to get back into a side gig. As a paramedic, we see some pretty daunting sights, and one way to cope with those experiences is to do something to get your mind off the things you've seen. For me personally, I love being in the lawn and seeing the tangible good that can come from keeping up the lawn. What better way to cope than to do something you enjoy and make some side money, right? In February of 2022, I started up the business and named it Lawn Rescue LLC, purchased some equipment, got insured, and started advertising. Over the first few weeks, I had a substantial number of people inquiring about lawn care for the upcoming summer and started giving quotes and estimates. Some of those customers wanted more than just a mow every couple of weeks. Some wanted weekly services, and some inquired about fertilization and pest control in the lawn, so I got in touch with the South Carolina Department of Pesticide Regulation and completed the required exams and sent in the paperwork to obtain my South Carolina pesticide applicator's license. Once that was out of the way, I decided to start filming my work and put together this channel to share my experiences in the lawn care industry with you. Currently, I work alone on maintenance and weed control fertilization jobs, but I do have a goal to hire employees down the road once the business grows. When choosing equipment, I started out getting an estimate from Anderson Power Equipment for a Husqvarna zero-turn mower with a blower, trimmer, and other items, but they didn't have a suitable zero-turn in stock for my needs, and quoted me at well over my budget for what they did have in stock. Last time I purchased equipment, I went to Easley Lawn and Garden in Easley, South Carolina, and was able to get the Husqvarna fleet deal and was certainly pleased with the pricing and customer service they provided. So I shot back up to Easley Lawn and Garden and spoke with Clay, who oversees the fleet program there, and they had the exact zero-turn that I wanted in stock. I also purchased a backpack blower, string trimmer, hedge trimmer, an edger, as well as a chainsaw, even though I don't currently do anything with trees, but needed one more piece of equipment to get the max discount from the program. By purchasing the chainsaw, the savings paid for the chainsaw and much more. I was able to get all the equipment for around the same price as just the zero-turn itself. Next, I needed a trailer, so I took a trip over to T&J Trailers in Rayville, South Carolina, and they had the perfect starter trailer that I needed on the lot, and also bought some racks for the blowers and trimmers. I bought 2 backpack blower racks and a 3-position trimmer rack made by TrailerRacks.com, and had T&J Trailers install the new racks on the trailer. A few days later, I received a call letting me know that the trailer was ready and was finally able to pick it up, and so I took delivery of it and the zero-turn. But what good does equipment do without customers, right? The need for a website arose, and I began working on an online home for Lawn Rescue. It took several days and a lot of banging my head against the wall, but finally, the website was finished. The next order of business was getting customers to contact me. And if you've ever had to do any advertising, you know that takes time, money, and a significant pain in the butt. I ran a few ad campaigns on Facebook and Google Ads, but didn't have a single phone call or message, and started to get a little worried that I wasn't going to get any customers. One option I had never tried before was the Nextdoor app, and I figured, why not, right? So I made a business profile on the Nextdoor app and started a sponsorship for my zip code, and within the first day, had 2 or 3 people message my business, and I'm happy to say that they're now current clients of mine. So what did I do next? I added a second sponsorship with an adjacent zip code, and within the first month of obtaining clients, the business was self-sufficient, and within 2 months was making profits after all the overhead was accounted for. Huge shout out to all the folks at Nextdoor app for making this possible, and no, the channel is obviously too new to already have sponsors. So now that the business has steady income on the mowing side, I was able to get a 4-gallon Ryobi electric backpack sprayer for applications, and it worked, but it was very time consuming, and another drawback was having to use a customer's water spigot to refill the sprayer. The Ryobi sprayer is, by the way, definitely a good buy, and I would highly recommend if you're interested in buying an electric sprayer. I'll have to do a review video on the sprayer down the road for sure. At any rate, this was absolutely not a sustainable business model on the pesticide side of things, and I knew I had to make a change. So I started pricing skid sprayers and was able to purchase a 55-gallon tank sprayer, skid sprayer from Northern Tool in Greenville, and have been very pleased with the product for the most part. The only two issues I have found with it so far is that it only came with 150 feet of hose, and the volume marks on the side of the tank are obstructed by a piece of metal, so it makes it difficult to read how many gallons are in the tank. Aside from that though, it's been a very reliable tank sprayer. I have yet to deal with the obstruction issue, but I have since replaced the hose with a 250-foot hose, and that's more than what I need. I also found that the spray gun it comes with is not as user-friendly for the commercial use, as it requires wrenches to change out the sprayer nozzles. And so that warranted a trip to Greer, South Carolina, where I spoke with the folks at SiteOne and purchased the GNC Do-All spray gun, and it more than exceeded my expectations. It's easy to use, has trigger lock, and most of all doesn't require any tools to change out the nozzle tips. And it has a variety of options to choose from as far as nozzle tips go. If you're looking for a good spray gun replacement, I would definitely say the GNC Do-All is the way to go. Well, that's my story and how I started Lawn Rescue, and plus some. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.